everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet the beautiful classic Solomon's knot stitch. This is another stitch that I have been putting off for a long time, mostly because it's fairly tricky to keep your tension right when working this stitch so that your loops or your knot stitches are all the same size. But we're going to power through it today and learn how to work this stitch together. Today for the tutorial I'm going to be using a 5mm crochet hook or an H8 hook along with a worsted weight 100% cotton yarn. This is the Pima Cotton by Lion brand. Once you get going, it is quite simple and quick, straightforward stitch to work. It has this beautiful lacy design. It's quite fun to work. So thank you so much for joining me. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe. The free written instructions for this pattern are going to be found in the description of this video. So let's grab our hooks and yarn and get started. Now our stitch today is worked in rows, so we're going to start by making a slip knot. On my sample, I began by working a foundation row down at the bottom of single crochet stitches just to give it a little bit more stability. So to work the Solomon's knot with the single crochet stitches at the bottom, you're going to need to start by chaining a multiple of 4 stitches plus 2. So today I'm going to chain a total of 22. Once you have your foundation chain worked, you're going to begin row 1 by working a single crochet into the second chain from your hook, and then single crochet into each stitch all the way across. At the end of row 1, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. We're now going to begin the Solomon knot design. You're going to start row 2 by working a single crochet into your first stitch. You're then going to work your first knot stitch. To work the knot stitch, you're going to pull up a loop until it's about 1/2 inch. You can pull it up taller or shorter. It's up to you. Just the important thing is that you remain consistent throughout the pattern. So I'm pulling mine up from about 1/2 inch. You're then going to hold back your working yarn a little bit. I'm going to pinch it between my middle finger and my thumb, yarn over, and draw up a loop. You're then going to insert your hook under the yarn that you've held back through the center of the loop below, yarn over and drop a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's your first knot stitch. We want to work 2 of these. So then drop a loop, pull up your loop for about 1/2 inch, hold back your working yarn and yarn over and draw through. Next, insert your hook under that working yarn, yarn over, drop a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You've now worked 2 knot stitches. You're then going to skip the next 3 stitches from your row 1 and single crochet into the next stitch. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Work a knot stitch, so pull up to about 1/2 inch, holding back that yarn, yarn over and draw through, insert your hook under the working yarn that you held back, yarn over and draw up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. 1 more knot stitch, drop a loop to about 1/2 inch, yarn over, insert your hook through the center, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Skip the next 3 stitches and work a single crochet into the next stitch. Repeat that all the way across. finish off with a single crochet into your final stitch. You're then going to chain 4, which counts as a triple stitch, and turn your work. Doesn't look like much right now, but as you work more of the pattern, you'll see the design really coming out. You've chained 4. You're then going to work 1 knot stitch. You're then going to work a single crochet into the top of the next knot stitch. So you have your knot stitch here, single crochet just into the top, which is this little portion here that looks like a single crochet, just single crochet into the top. We're then going to work 2 more knot stitches. There's 1 and 2. Skip the next knot stitch and into the top of your next one, work a single crochet. So you're skipping the 2 knots and the single crochet in between. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Work 2 knot stitches, skip the next knot and single crochet, and then into the top of the next one, work a single crochet all the way across. When you come across to your final single crochet and the final knot, you're going to finish off by working 1 knot stitch and then triple in your final single crochet stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now, as far as the repeat in the pattern is concerned, that is it. You're going to repeat your rows 2, which began with a single crochet, followed by 2 knot stitches, skip the next knot stitch, single crochet, then into the top of the next one, work a single crochet, work 2 more knot stitches, and repeat. All the way across. After this row, you'll really start to see the design come out as you pull all those stitches upward. You may find that it also helps to do a little bit of blocking depending on the yarn that you've chosen. When you come all the way across, you're going to finish off with a single crochet into the top of your turning chain. Into the top of your triple. Chain 4, turn your work, and repeat that row 3. And that's all that there is to working this Solomon's knot stitch. Now, if you would like, you can finish off the stitch pattern by working a solid row up at the top just to even it up with the single crochet that you worked row that you worked down at the bottom. So I'm going to continue working across here. This is just a repeat of my row 3. All the way across. The end of row 3, I'm working that final knot stitch followed by a triple. Now if you would like to add a straight edging all the way across, you want to end on that row 3 repeat and chain 1 and turn your work. You're then going to simply work a single crochet for the row 1 of the edging into that first stitch, chain 3, skip the next 2 knots and work a single crochet, or the next knot and the single crochet, and then work a single crochet into the top of the next. Chain 3, skip the next set and single crochet into the top, all the way across. This is also going to help with the shaping of the design. All the way across. When you come to the end, you're going to work your final single crochet into the top of that starting chain 4. Chain 1 and turn your work. Then for row 2 of the edging, you're simply going to single crochet into that first stitch, work 3 single crochets into the next chain 3 space, and single crochet into the next stitch. Repeat that all the way across. Single crochet and 3 single crochets in the next chain 3 space, and single crochet in the next stitch all the way across. And that's one of the ways you can finish off the Solomon's knot. So thank you so much for joining me, and while you're here, I invite you to subscribe, take a look around, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. If you happen to try the Solomon's knot, let me know how it goes down in the comments or share a photo on social media. Tag Rich Textures Crochet, and I'll come by and admire it. Until then, until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.